Alright, hello, fine and fantastic friends. Welcome back to another episode of my show. We're now on episode 21 of the Magi Summoner, and we are now officially in Nightmare mode. We are officially actually in Nightmare mode. Again, I don't know when or why I messed up that title, but I did. But it's fixed now, so we're actually in Nightmare mode now. We are... Oh, I guess first things first, I should probably go talk to Akara. I haven't done that yet. And I would like to get my free skill point. Okay, resistances are probably important, or probably will be important. I mean, just considering how much resistance I have, I don't imagine their resistance is much better. But I'm not terribly worried about that right now. Hey! You have more life now than you did before. My golem did not have 1,300 life before. I'm sure of it. Alright, sure. I'll take it. Why not? Do I go straight for Skeleton Mastery? Do I really want to go right for all my damage? I mean, it does give them more health. It does give them more damage. It's probably the best thing I can do to just make sure that I'm clobbering things as hard as possible. Especially once we get over the 20 hump. We've got extra points which add extra damage, so I'm very excited to get to that point. I need 4 more levels to max it out. I guess I can go use my town portal. 4 more levels to max that out. And then we gotta figure out what else to do with all our skill points. Then we have to figure out what else to do with all our skill points, so... I think I'm happy with how things are now. Golem doesn't live forever, but that's okay. He's not meant to. It's just meant to basically be cannon fodder. So we are at least at 30 points right now. $30 points of beautiful, beautiful scaling. And every point above that is going to be extra damage that I'll be happy to have. Do I need... Right, I don't actually... I didn't do any of that. I may have to make a quick trip back to town this episode. We'll see. That's not what I want. It doesn't add any skill points at all. Okay. I'm not concerned about making sure that I sell everything possible. Money is not really that important for me. I mean, money allows me to potentially gamble for better items, but ultimately, I don't have anything specific that I really desperately want. I'm just kind of happy finding whatever drops on the ground. Oh, also, I want to swap out my armor. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. It's not like I don't have the town portal scrolls for it. So I'm gonna do that now. Oops. We're gonna toss you here and you here right now. Awesome. What do you have? What are you using? What are you doing? You don't need that.
Hi there.
Yeah, we're gonna do this now. This gives me, I mean, again, just more magic find, which is basically everything that I want right now. Is just more magic find. So perfect emerald. Not that I need it for anything, but cool. We're gonna want these two, so we may as well do this. Gotta clean up my inventory. It's kind of a mess right now. Do I have 2 more of these? I sure do. Here we go. And skulls, of course. I have way too many skulls. Flawed skull, 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 skull. Flawless? Yes. This is also flawless. Cool. Great. That takes care of that. Well, I'm starting to feel like I don't actually need these skulls on this character. Fast rate recovery, poison nova. No, that's not what I'm looking for either.
Greetings.
Yeah, it's money. All right. Back to experience gathering and item hunting. Definitely want to go after this guy, Snot Eater the Mauler, so I'm going to hang out next to you. And I guess I shouldn't have gone that far over, but that's fine. Magic resistant. That would cause problems, wouldn't it? I don't mind resummoning some skeletons every once in a while. We don't have to be perfect, as long as we just don't have, like, all poison, really. Pleated belt. That's ethereal, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Yeah, lots more special enemies out here. But once again, we're kind of... I mean, I find myself looking for the occasional magic item, but I don't really need magic items. Really. Petrified wand. Unless it's something like this, then maybe. Maybe. I mean, I will look at magic items, depending on what they are. We might find some better things. I don't really expect so, though. I'm really hoping for rare items, at least. So, in the interest of not having to go back to town all the time, yeah, I'm basically just going to stick to the rare items. I do think that's the way to go. Ow. Now, it definitely was possible if I wanted to continue in normal difficulty, fighting through those terrorized areas.
Too many empty graves.
But I don't think I need to do that. Only if I get stuck and I really, really need to farm experience or something, maybe then. But we're just gonna keep going at the moment, as far as we can. I do believe the best thing to do first is to just max out our damage, because then, I mean, then we know how much damage we're doing. And then it's only a matter of finding extra items that give us more skill points for specifically what we're looking for.
My army will destroy you.
I don't actually know that defeating Bloodraven does anything special for me. Considering the point that we're at right now. I mean, I guess it probably still unlocks the ability to hire a mercenary. Is there a special Act 2 mercenary, or special Nightmare difficulty mercenary? For Act 1? I don't know. I truly don't know. The fact that I can do this is pretty cool. I mean, it might be a little slow, but the fact that I can do this is pretty cool. I wonder if enemies have a limited amount of mana, because I mean, she's not summoning anything anymore. She definitely summons more things at the beginning of the fight. I always just sort of assume that, you know, the enemies have skills they can use indefinitely. Maybe they do have a limited amount of mana. Awesome.
Blood Raven.
Oof. No. 1% better chance of magic items. Nope. Okay. There is a fancy chest in here that I would like to go open. Or it should be, anyway. Did somebody pack skeletons and zombies into barrels? I've always wondered about that. Why are they in there? Who put them there? And why? Aphasia? Okay. Not what I would have guessed. Not what I would have guessed. I just would have guessed a sword. I don't know if I want to do an assassin. Oh, okay. Almost walked away from that. Again, 1%. No. Are you sure we're in Nightmare? Are you sure we're in Nightmare difficulty game? Was kind of expecting a little better. Especially with how much magic find I have. I mean... surely we can do better, right? Surely?
I can't carry it.
Probably not a longbow. Nah, I'm not going to look at that either. Yeah, sure. Okay, never mind. It does have skeletal mage, but it's not as good as +1 to everything. Worth a look anyways. Alright, I guess we'll go out the long way. The way that I haven't looked yet. Town portal? Okay. The only thing I don't like about these areas is that they're so small. There's so many things to get stuck on. Gore Widow the Axe. Okay. Rare ring mail. I mean, that's probably not gonna be it. It's not. I mean, it wasn't unexpected, but it was not what I wanted. Ah, missed the door. Okay, we're gonna check out the other one. Because there could be a nice chest in there, too. Barrel. See, too many things to get stuck on. Too many things to trip on. All that fun stuff. Keys? Yeah. To the crypt. Fill out my potions with better ones. Sure. Talrune? Poison. Man, there we go. I was gonna say we almost got him, and then we had to swap targets. Okay, so now we are at a total of... Yeah, now we're at a total of 23 points. Did I... What am I trying to... I know numbers. Now we're at a total of 41 points. I know numbers. We're at a total of 41 points now. Once we're done, we should be at a total of 44 points, which somehow the numbers work out in that, yay more damage. Yay, Yahoo. Excellent. If there's anything that's basically going to slow me down right now, it's not a lack of survivability, it's more so a lack of damage. More than anything. This is better. I have no idea what to put these points into. I mean, probably just health. It's probably the best thing. Bastards. It's a two-hand weapon, never mind. If it was a one-hand sword, maybe. That unique sword I found with the plus 50% cast speed, do you think that works on the Act 3 mercenary? That would be insane. I need to look into that. I need to look into that. That would be insane. Okay, do I ever put anything else into here? I'm gonna put just 5 points into here. Because I keep thinking about it just a little bit. And I would like if I had just a little bit more mana. Not a lot, just a bit. I'm sure. Now, if those 5 points of health end up being my, or 10 points of health end up being my downfall, then so be it. But at this point, this far in, I feel like my health is good. That wasn't what I wanted. I feel like my health is good. And I feel like if there's anything that I actually wanted right now, it would be just a little bit more extra mana. Just a little bit. Because I often cannot quite summon what I want to summon all the time. Alright. Look at that, we're already like 10% into our next level too. It's awesome. This is like the best form of fighting in the doorway ever. Because it's not even me having to fight in the doorway. Good job, Golem. I'm sure a few of our shots are just sort of hitting the doorway, or the wall, which is... it could be better. But, I mean... I really can't complain about this. It's pretty sweet. Is the golem gonna go down? Is the golem gonna go down? He might. The golem might be having troubles hitting things right now, so I'm sure the better attack rating will eventually be important. Do you have advanced stats too? Oh, so you do. What do you know? I had no idea. Burnt wand. Low quality bone spear. I mean, that is definitely something that could happen. Not with this character, but definitely something that could happen. I like our big open areas better. Easier to fight more effectively. But what if the item I'm looking for is in the chest in here? What if? Plus, I need the experience anyways. It's gotta be done. Probably don't need chip things anymore. I can probably stick to flawed or better. Or if it's topaz, then I'll pick up anything no matter what. Of course, this is flawed, which is great. But even if it were chipped, I think I'd still pick it up. A long battle, though. 3 to 18. No. Double bow. 11 to 34. Fast attack speed? Hey.
I'll put that to good use.
54 to 111. A skull? Sure. 54 to 111. Without the... That's without the extra elemental damage, and that's a faster attack speed, so that should be great. And I imagine probably the damage of her bow changes how much this does. 64 to 70. Let me check that real quick. Where's that other bow? Cedar bow of
I can't carry anymore.
burning. Oh.
I am overburdened.
Was it really that big?
I
Fine.
can't carry anymore.
Pick it up. I just want to know if this has any effect on your actual skills. 139 to 183. No, it does not. No, it does not. She has her own mana cost. Current skill level 8. Look at that. I've never really paid attention to the fact that they have their own skill levels before. Okay, well, regardless, a faster attack speed is going to do more damage at the same amount. So we'll stick with that. Okay. Now, what I really wonder about is, are these mages all gonna hold up when we start getting into later areas? I mean, right now we're doing great. I've got 3 more points to put into my skeletons, my mages, before we're at, like, the damage that we're doing for the rest of the game. Unless we find other things to increase our skill points. So, I mean, at that point, I kind of wonder, are we going to be doing enough damage? Like, are we going to actually still be able to do enough damage to the end of this difficulty? Which could be a reason why I would want to lower resist. But also, there's more survivability that we can get, too. Which, like, we're not doing a small amount of damage. Definitely not. I just wonder if it will hold up. Is it? Now, if we can increase our survivability, so that we're not having to resummon things constantly, then we'll probably be okay. Probably. But I guess we'll find out. I mean, whether or not we can make it to the end of... Whether or not we can make it into hell might depend on whether or not we can find... on how many extra skill points we can find for our mages, specifically. We'll see. Now, this is a spot where if I had the... Normally I go with the ice rogue. Because, you know, shattering enemies that they can't be resummoned is usually quite effective. However, I need those bodies too. And I've noticed that with the ice rogue, she destroys a lot of bodies. So, fire, I've gone with fire, which is not my norm. Fire is usually my least favorite of everything. But I mean, just look at how we're doing. Look at that. Only lost 1 mage and the golem 1 time during that. Probably going to need Doom Vex. Fine. Yeah, like resummoning the golem every once in a while, not a big deal. Easy as pie. Expected even. And this is just a low-level golem. Mostly just want it to be a sponge. So I think the next thing to do after finishing with the skeleton mastery is probably... Probably summon resist? Probably? Maybe a couple more points into golem mastery, I guess, for the... I mean... make it live longer without costing more mana, all that fun stuff. But mostly, I mean, summon resist is probably what we're gonna have to go into. So really, that's what gets us the most, I think. Poison especially. Just you? I see. Hello. I see. I've seen that before. Not interesting. I mean, I have that currently. I need to make a character and give that to someone. I'm not exactly trying to save all the cool things ever. I'm just trying to save some things that I might be able to see myself using on other characters. Such as a full set, like Eisenhart's Case. Or whatever it's called. See, I like this attacking one thing at a time thing. It's effective. Wow. We are so cursed. We're fighting like 3 special enemies at one time. Or have been. Chip topaz, I'll take that. I will take topaz all the time. I want my skeletons to make their way in here. Kind of a crummy spot for us to be sitting. Stuck in the hallway. Yep, come on out this way. There we go. There we go. Sometimes it takes a little bit for us to actually get through here, but we can. This is basically why I wanted to go as many mages as possible, because more projectiles means it's easier for us to get through that stuff eventually. Sure can take some time though. Scroll of identify? Okay. Lawless diamond? That's a nice find. Puts me close to getting my perfect diamond that I'm looking for. Alright. A little bit more to explore down here, and then I think it's off to the Stony Field. Once we find the doorway. Ooh, hello. This should be worth some experience. Alright, that was okay. Let's go this way. Bishy bosh. I always thought it was funny that, the shamans say Bishy bosh, and there's one named Bishy bosh. Well, we gotta get the extra special one first because he can summon the shaman back again. Now that that's done, that's not a problem anymore. Splint mail? I see. Splint mail. edge bow. Clearly I need to head back soon. What a big kerfluffle that was, and we didn't lose a single skeleton. Okay. Oh my goodness, there's so many more things. Spirit mask? Alright, I am trying to attract more attention right now, because the more things we find... I mean, our skeletons are so awesome they fight for us even while we're off exploring other things. I'm not feeling terribly concerned at the moment about how things are going. Basically just want to bring everything as close to the skeletons as we can so that we can take care of them. I do feel like it's time to move on to the next area. And away we go. Who's lightning enchanted?
I can't use this yet.
Is it you? Is it the skeleton? I don't... Oh, yes it is. A Wrath Shifter? No, it wasn't you, it was someone else. I don't actually know if it was the skeleton. A skeleton or not. Oh, yuck. Too many of you. Need less poison. Yeah, that's no good. Again, no good. Nope. There we go. That is a little bit easier with a mouse and keyboard to be a little more accurate on that. But, turned out pretty okay, though. Managed that pretty well. I don't mind having 2 poison. Having more than that, well, like I said previously, probably in a different episode, poison damage doesn't, like, stack on top of each other. It sort of refreshes, but it doesn't stack. So having more than 2 is kind of pointless. Usually pointless. Because if we're just attacking one target, then we're missing out on a lot of damage. Oops. Didn't mean to toss a potion. Spectral hit. There's so many special enemies in this difficulty. It's amazing. I mean, that's what I'd like to see. Ooh, okay. Alright, okay, I'll head back then. You win.
Well,
Fire, ice. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything special, just the usual. Good. Have enough of those for what I want. I'm gonna want these two. Let's open this up and just toss everything out of here for now, so that we can clear this up. Much better. Nope. Missed. There's that perfect diamond I'm looking for. Shablam, you're going in there.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I don't mind doing these myself. Maybe I put the diamonds up here with everything else, because the diamonds I might use, maybe? Okay. Oh, there's still more. Okay. Bear with me for a few moments. Oh, okay.
I am overburdened.
That's better.
good day.
Okay, check for repairs. I guess there's something. Faster cast rate. No. Energy and stamina. Lightning resist. Life. Stamina. Life. Half freeze duration. Lightning resist. Oh, that's a lot of lightning resist. And magic damage reduced by 2. Well. Might hang on to that one. Might hang on to that one. Oh, I do have a Wand of Skeleton Mastery here that I haven't... I mean, but again, it's like one of those... I feel like I should be able to find better than that. Right? And the boots with the more magic find is cool, but... I mean, I feel like I should be able to find better than, like, just a preserved head, right? So, I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about that, and I mean, I think I just want to hope for something better. Just better quality. Right, I mean, +1 to Necromancer levels is +1 to Skeleton Mastery and +1 to Mages, so I just don't see me ever using that. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, same thing here. Skeleton Mastery is cool, but I'm already getting +1 to Skeleton Mastery and +1 to Skeleton Mages. Plus the extra golem stuff too, so I just can't see that being terribly helpful or useful at this time. I think it's got to be better. There's got to be something better than that. Well, would you look at the time? It's been an hour. It's always been an hour. Or just about. That's going to be the end of this episode. This has been episode 21 of the Magi Summoner. And, well, so far we're doing... I feel like we're doing great. We've got... damage feels fine. Survivability is kind of what I was concerned about most, and we are surviving. We are surviving long enough, which is the important thing. They are surviving long enough to actually kill things, and me not run out of mana. And I've only put an extra 5 points into mana only because I feel like it. Mostly because I like round numbers. But there we go. There we go. But that's gonna be the end of this episode. I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.